will wrestle for Minnesota for the third time today. He is going to be wrestling Brance Sims, who is out of Gilmore City, Iowa. He is a senior. Sims with the first shot in the match. You know, so far today, I think we've seen Sam kind of come out right away. He's on him right away. So a little bit change of pace here in this third match. Sims with the first attempt. That's a position Sam likes to be in. He's going to use it, yep. So underhook, throws that, captures that far ankle, casts him over top, gets the takedown, cuts him loose right away. So 2-1 lead for Sammy Brancale. Brancale's a local boy out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Good area. Great area. Ooh, back in on the pick.
Drops to that near side ankle. Gets it up, gets it elevated, trying to kick that other foot out. He's got to kind of climb the leg here, get to the body. He's got to know where he's at, though, too. He's taking this to the edge of the mat. Got to come back to the center.
Back in.
Yep, bring him back to the center. You don't want a chance going out of bounds here and losing this one.
This is tricky because it's on the outside. It's on his left side, so he can't really get into a full trip. There it is.
Yeah, good job. Went kind of faked one way, got him reacting, came back the other one, able to finish. And that's hard work on Brance Sims there.
That is.
Bouncing on one foot with the other foot 5 feet in the air. A 4-1 lead now for Sammy Brancale. Cuts him loose, makes it 4-2. He's got 34 seconds of riding time. Down under a minute to go in the first. He's done a good job of getting the ankle so far today. I'd like to see him kind of stick with that plan. Ref's going to break the action, call a stalemate. Let's get a fresh start. 32 seconds to go in the first period. It's a good time right now to try and sting one, make it a 6-2 matches. Mm-hmm. Really starting to look good as opposed to even a 4-2.
6-2 with a good build of riding time would be exactly the way you want to go into the second period. The way it is now is not bad, but 6-2, that's a commanding lead.
Allows you to kind of take a few more risks as the match goes on with a little bit healthier lead. Time's going to expire in the first. 4-2, Sam Brancale leads. 34 seconds of riding time. Be South Dakota State's choice. They're going to defer to Sam. Sam's going to start down as we begin the second period.
Sam doing a good job just staying on his feet, forcing Sims to do something, and finally you kind of feel that clock ticking, and giving up a stall call that early in the match is not a good idea.
Good. Wow. Just feeling the pressure on his head, allows it to slide by, captures that ankle as he's kind of coming through, gets it up. Now we got to work on finish it the same way he did before. Fakes really front, nice. Gonna come back the other way.
He's just got to close the distance to that. There you go.
Good job, beautiful. Sam Brancale. I think that, going back to that area there where Sam got to his feet from the start in this position, and try a little chin drop, I think all day Minnesota's done a very good job of once you're to your feet, staying on your feet, making this guy, he has to work to bring you back down, and eventually, if you don't allow him, cuts you loose. 7-3 lead now after the escape that was given to South Dakota State. 41 seconds of riding time for Sam. 3 times so far he's had success getting to an ankle. He's finished every time he's been there. It makes you think, just kind of throw yourself underneath there. Sim's doing a good job now of kind of getting Sam to react a little bit. It's 23 seconds to go in this second period.
Keeping him off balance a little bit. Lots of hand fakes, head fakes, and but Sam just strong.
Yeah, good job.
Strong.
Drops down out of that underhook position, captures that near knee, drives straight over top of it. Gets a takedown to close out that period. That's that's the way we're hoping to see him finish the first, but it's a great way to finish the second.
Absolutely.
9-3 lead now as we go into the third. He's Sim's choice. He's going to start down. 53 seconds of riding time for Sam. I think we're going to start seeing him try to, he's good coming out front. He's good from that front head position. So I think we're still seeing him look for something big. One escape for Sims. 9-4 now, and he's in on the shot right away. He's got a leg, got an angle. Sam trying to stay in that whizzer. And there he works that angle. He's able to keep cutting the corner, get around the side. And apparently Sam has to bail out of that overhook. After the escape, it's 10-6 now. 57 seconds of riding time. Good head snap there by Sims. Takes Sam all the way to the mat. Now he's really got Sam on reactor. Has to slide out of it. Sims really starting to force the issue here. It's 40 seconds to go. Good long high crotch.
Yeah.
He done a good job. Yeah, the whole match so far of kind of going near attacks, and that one he tried to go real far cross body to hit that left-handed high C, and Sam just saw it coming, move the leg, easy go behind.
You see coaches. I don't know if it was the coaches. I think it was maybe pfarr. Sam let him go.
Yep.
Get the major.
Yeah, we want a major decision.
Yep.
So now Sam's back to working, and that's good job, good way to finish out that match. It's well wrestled by both guys. I think they both kind of had their moments there, and Sam's able to get that win, 13-7 with the riding time. It's just a regular decision, so it's 6-0 for Minnesota. 41 pounds. These guys probably pretty familiar with each other. Both wrestled high school in Minnesota. Tommy Thorn, the youngest of the three Thorn brothers, wrestling for Minnesota, and Seth Gross, who was I believe a 3-time state champ, maybe 4-time state champ out of Apple Valley, wrestling for South Dakota State. Tommy in low ankles coming up the bottom. A lot of color on the bottom of Gross's shoes.
I like it.
He's going to roll underneath, try to come out himself. A lot of rolling around here. Tommy just keep kind of cut that corner. Now he's trying to drive across.
Oh, come on.
Ref's going to stop that one for potentially dangerous. He's going to say nothing there. Tommy was just kind of starting to get that angle, but ref's going to stop it potentially dangerous on the knee.
That's a good call. You got to be safe.
Yeah. Too early in the season to be getting anybody hurt. 1 minute through the first period, no score. 141 pounds. Gophers lead the duel 6-0. Like to see Tommy kind of get back in on those shots. He's done a good job all day of, getting the legs, converting those two takedowns. Gross doing a good job so far of holding him off.
Just kind of staying in outside ties,
Yeah.
letting Tommy control kind of the tie and just reacting, maybe blocking a little bit, but you know, Tommy's got to take a shot. He's got to get in on his legs. He's got to be the aggressor if he wants to make it clear that he's actually working. You know, waiting for the right time.
There's a good shot by Tom. He's got to finish this thing. Oh, it's short time. 6 seconds to go. Yeah, time's gonna expire. So that's twice now. Tommy's been in deep and close to finishing him for various reasons. He hasn't been able to convert that into a takedown. But I'd like to think that will change as we go.
He's been on him. He's on him. He's getting to his angles. You know, both shots that he's taken, he's been, you know, successful 100% on the mark, and he's gonna finish one of those.
Good escape by Tommy, not allowing Seth Gross to accumulate much for riding time there. Is 8 seconds it took him to get away. So it's a 1-0 lead for Tommy Thorn in the second period here at 141 pounds. I'd like to see Tommy get a little bit more motion. There's been a lot of here this last couple minutes. Has been a lot of very controlled ties, and Tommy I think's best when he's fluid and when he flows and kind of gets his hands into the match and gets that guy just, you know, reacting to him. Gross has done a good job, I think, of kind of maintaining the pace of this match so far. As they have first warning for stalling on South Dakota State's Seth Gross. Good re-attack there. Now I think that was the first kind of real legitimate shot out of Seth Gross. It was a good one, and Tommy kind of deflected it and was able to sidestep and nearly had a re-attack of his own. About 5 seconds left now in the second period, so it looks like we're going to be 1-0. Tommy Thorn leads going into the third. Expect to see Gross take down, and he will. 8 seconds of riding time, so Tommy would need to ride for a minute 8 to accumulate riding time here. And Tommy's he's good on top.
Yeah.
He's got some stuff up there that he can turn with. Big on capturing those wrists, getting cross wrist tilts. Looks like he's just going to want to make this one a takedown match. So cuts Gross loose.
Exciting
1-1. 6 seconds of riding time, but that's probably not going to matter. We're gonna need a takedown to decide this one, whether it be regulation or in overtime. Tommy in deep again on a shot, but it's
tough.
But Gross caught that arm come across. He felt that he was switching off that double, caught the underhook, pulled him back up and out of it. So that's the third time now. Tommy's been in pretty deep, unable to finish. I got to think that the ref is going to want to see something out of Seth Gross by way of offense here. Otherwise, he could feel the need to step in on this one.
And, Gross hasn't really been close to a good attack all match.
Right.
I just think it's a matter of time before Tommy creates the angle, gets to the leg, and is able to put it all together and get the takedown out of it as well.
You won't likely see a ref make a stall call with 10 seconds to go to change the match, to give somebody a win. You could see it to tie it, but if he were to do it, he's going to do it with 30 to go. Yeah, here we go. So he's going to give Gross a chance. That makes it Tommy leads, but he wants to give Gross a chance to, he knows now he's losing. He's got to wrestle to win this thing.
Tommy really able to scramble out of that. This is a mad dash scramble right now.
Yeah, both guys rolling. Gross is in a position here. 10 seconds to go. Tommy leads by 1. He's got to hold on to that foot. Yeah, he's at stalemate with 2 to go. Not going to be a lot that Gross can do. And I think that, that stalling was probably warranted.
Yep.
You hate to see a match won on, there's 2 escapes and a stall call. But
when it's warranted like that, when Tommy's, outshot the guy, I think it was 7-1.
Yeah.
And the 1 was weak.
Not much to say there. So moving up now to 149 pounds. Gophers lead 9-0 in the duel. Looks like Miles Patton's going to get his 3rd start of the day. He is a freshman from Rochester. We've seen him. He's got a big pull over double leg he likes to get to when we're in our ties. So hopefully we can get to that, get to some legs. He's wrestling Alex, I believe it's Kocer, from Wagner, South Dakota, who was a junior, who was an NCAA qualifier last year. He won the WWC in 2014. So he was an NCAA qualifier 2 years ago.
And Patton with that Kelly that we saw in the first match tried to got it down to his hip, got Kocer down to his hip again, but he's not able to come up. It's not well, there he goes. He got that one.
Yeah. I guess if you try the Kelly the 3rd time, you're gonna get it.
Yeah. 3 times the charm. Kocer a NCAA qualifier last year.
2014, I believe. So 2 years ago. He was
2 years ago.
Qualifier. May have redshirted last year.
Check
or
that.
So Miles riding real well here with that cross wrist. It's tough to do much when you're down there. You got that guy's got that cross wrist on you. You gotta first priority is just breaking that free before you can do much of anything.
You get a cross wrist on the top, and especially if it's broken down, that's a solid 30 seconds. You're going to be able to run off the clock.
Absolutely. Stay under the arms here. Miles kind of coming over the arm on that right side, and that's going to allow him to get away from there.
Loosey goosey, and he's out for 1.
Yeah, that's it position. He comes up over the arm. It's going to be able to make it pretty easy for the guy to get away all day. Was able to accumulate 56 seconds of riding time there, so it's a 2-1 lead right now for Miles Patton. I believe South Dakota State changed their singlets this last round.
They did.
They were wearing gray earlier. So there's something.
Good observation. I like these better.
Yeah.
Good blue color.
I don't associate South Dakota State with gray.
No?
See them, they're blue and yellow.
Blue hue.
Time's winding down now in the first period. Miles Patton leads 2-1. He has a 56 seconds of riding time. And that's the way it's going to end. So should be, I believe this is an even match, which should be our choice. Or their choice. Sorry, they have evens. So and defer allows us to take down, start the second. Gosh, I mean, that was a full 2-3 seconds of pause there.
Got
And
some near fall, some rolling around. No near fall
no
awarded.
near fall. Bono's not happy. He wanted it there. Head coach Chris Bono, formerly of out of Iowa State, NCAA champion, is the head coach at South Dakota State.
And I can see his point. I think that there may have been, a 2 count in there somewhere. Right. But I certainly think if the other referee had been calling this match, that's a 2 count for sure.
Yep.
That's this referee didn't call it that way, and maybe that's something. It's a subjective call. Tough to pin down a 2 count, and certainly not anything that South Dakota State can challenge anymore.
No. Miles doing a good job getting to that sit. He's trying to roll into it. Yeah, he can't.
There's a 2 count.
Yeah, you cannot roll into that. He's kind of baiting him into it. So there's 2 near fall for Kocer. Gotta stop trying to roll into that tight waist.
He's definitely, you're right, he is baiting him. He's waiting for him to come in that way, kind of giving him the sense that he might be able to get through, and then just
cinches it up.
Yep.
So a couple quick near falls for Kocer changed the outlook on this match. It's 5-2 now lead for the South Dakota State wrestler after it was a 2-1 lead going into this period. And it's down to almost 10 seconds left now in the second period. Looks like he's going to get the ride out. So going into the third, we're going to need to kind of get some action going.
Yeah. He's going to have to score. We're going to see Miles open up a little bit. And
South Dakota State's going to take top.
So he's going to have to prove that he can get out.
Got to find a way out from the bottom position. You want to win this match. Yeah, I mean, that's... So there's the 4 count to 4 points.
And that one makes it tough. That one kind of puts it out of reach.
If that one didn't, this one probably did.
Yep.
So just 2 on that one. It's 11-2. Miles really kind of shown an inability here to get out from the bottom of Kocer. He's got to find a way to negate those tight waists.
Kind of a goofy, just a regular tight waist tilt.
Yep. He's got the ability, it looks like, to go both ways with it.
Yep.
.45 seconds to go now in the third period of this match. .11-2 lead for South Dakota State. He's got riding time locked up. It's 12-2. He's looking to score some more. Really kind of switching hips both ways, trying to get that cross waist tilt. This is the stall warning on Miles Patton, and 1 more point for South Dakota State.
Not going to make a difference, but
it might.
Well,
Miles with a reversal nearly gets the fall. But
10 more seconds, we're looking at some trouble there.
Yeah, he had him. But it's going to end 14-7 after riding, or 15-6. Sorry, yeah. So there is a major decision there for South Dakota State. 15 to Here we go, moving up to 157 pounds, filling in again for Brandon Kingsley. I think we'll probably see him out for a little bit. Looked like he was knee was a little banged up a bit. So Jack Bass going to wrestle for him again here, but more than a capable backup. You know, I think Jack actually believes he should be the guy. So
yeah,
you know, this is his chance to to prove it. He dropped a tough one there first round or in the second round, and now he gets a formidable opponent in number 6 ranked Cody Pack.
Yeah.
Cody's a very good wrestler. He's been to the NCAA tournament 3 times. Has not yet placed, but I think he fully expects to All-American this year as a senior.
Yeah.
His last chance. So Jack needs to go out there and, you know, he's got to believe that he can wrestle with a guy like this. This is his chance to, I guess, make a name for himself and prove to the coaches I should be considered for the starting spot.
Heck of an opportunity. You know, it's a guy kind of battling for a spot, and what better opportunity than a highly ranked guy, number 6 in the country, that you can go out and, hey, you pull one out here. They gotta look at that. You got to make the coaches pay attention at that point.
Right. Ref's going to stalemate the action here. 1:43 to go in the first 0-0 match.
Good snap there by Bass.
Mm-hmm. He's got deep double unders. Pack's he got the hips away, trying to negate those double unders. Oh, good fireman's carry out of him, and he converts that for a takedown.
That was a nice bait. Hips out,
yeah.
Kind of stepped in a little bit, pulled one arm out, and then just fired off the fireman's. That was nice. That was a nice sequence by Pack.
Jack got to do a good job here. As he comes up, Pack slides that leg in. So, you know, we've seen some of our freshmen so far able to get out from the legs. It's got to, you know, find a way out from there. It's something we work on a lot.
Yep. And Pack's waiting for him to, you know, pop that base up a little bit so he can throw that leg in. And you know, Pack's tough on top. He's going to make it tough for Bass to get out, and especially senior riding a freshman. It's there you go.
Good job.
See, that's what I got to do. I just got to talk about guys riding, and the other guy gets out.
Escape with 4 seconds to go makes it 2-1. Cody Pack was able to rack up a minute 6 of riding time there. Jackson start down on the bottom position at the start of the second. Got to work on getting away. You should talk about Cody riding here for a little bit.
Yep. Cody just strong ride right there. Strong ride.
Look at that. An escape for Jack Bass on right on cue. 2-2 ties it up. 1:25 of riding time for South Dakota State.
Jack actually did a really great job there. Kind of kept his arms tight, waited for Cody to extend himself, come over the arm a little bit, and then used it to leverage himself out of there.
Jack I think that was very important there. He circled back to the center right at the end. I think certainly wouldn't have been uncalled for if he had got hit for stalling if he had just backed off. But that last second circle, I think, saved him there. Good re-attack by Jack
Yep.
Bass. Just missed the leg, so closing in on the end of this second period now. It's 2-2. Oh, we got to wrestle here at the end. Cody's going to start down. It's a 2-2 match. He's got 1:25 ride time, so we need to ride for 26 seconds at least. That'd be huge in this if you can ride for 26. Cody did a good job getting to his feet. And
Just a real veteran right there.
Yeah.
Jack didn't seem too committed to the ride,
Nope.
and Cody kind of sensing it, just took his time. He wasn't down there for more than 10 seconds.
Nope. Took 8 seconds off the riding time clock. We're at 1:18 of riding time for Cody Pack.
Cody looking to extend the lead here a little
Right.
bit. Jack
Got to
just
wrestle on the edge.
head down. It's not great position, Cody, and it's good they're on the edge, because I think if they're close to the middle at all, Cody's going to score there. Jack kind of looking like he's running out of gas a little bit, and Cody kind
Feeling
of getting
strong.
stronger.
Ooh,
Nice
long
attack.
shot, but he got to the ankles. It's a long shot, but he can finish here. You got to stay off the toe there. Looks like Cody Pack's really wrenching on that toe. He can't go off that. There's a takedown.
That's a takedown. Wow.
Now we got to sit here, slowly work your way up. So make it look like, yeah, ref's counting. He's got to get up now. He's got to come up. He's going to get hit for stalling. And there it is. The ref's going to, as soon as he starts counting there, you got 5 seconds to get off the legs, or you're going to get hit for stalling, and that's by rule of the definition. That's what it was. So it's a 4-3 lead for Jack Bass. There's 1:09 riding time, so we got to ride for at least 9 or not 10. Got to take that riding time off.
There it is. This is a good ride.
Yeah, this is time. Now bring it back down one more time. Not on top of you, though.
That's tough. That's a
There's
tough
a
one.
reversal.
Jack Bass putting himself in matches, though.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to come out on top for this one. But right in, down to the wire, number 6 guy in the country. That's
Yeah, little things there. You got to be aware.
Yeah.
You can give up one. Once you race the riding time, you can give up one, and you're still okay. But two costs you the match. So,
Yep.
that's something you learn as you go. It's still early in the season as a freshman. There's plenty of learning to be done yet. Cody Pack's able to get the win with riding time, makes it 6-4. Makes the dual score 9-7. Ohio State, Luke Zilverberg. And he is, we'll see Dylan Urbach again as well. So this is the Urbach's third chance wrestling a match today. Wrestling against Luke Zilverberg. Zilverberg's, not far from here, Belle Plaine, Minnesota, just southwest of the cities. Redshirt sophomore. He's 5-1 on the season. Wrestling against Urbach, who is a redshirt freshman. Urbach's from Lisbon, North Dakota.
as you mentioned earlier. No mistake in the name. He is the cousin of Danny and David Zilverberg, Gopher alum. Similar kind of style. Tough on top. Gonna look to not too much offense from the feet. Kind of a grinder, sticky wrestler, but yeah.
Yeah, when he likes being in that top position, he's good from there. Be important for Urbach, and I think that last round he learned that when he gets to his feet, got to keep his wrist free, and that's going to be the same idea here. You can't let a guy like Luke Zilverberg tie up your wrists.
Lots of cross wrists going from Luke. Urbach wrestled a great match last time though, and that was big in the duel. Good snap there by Urbach.
Closing in on about a minute left in this first period here between Dylan Urbach and Luke Zilverberg. 165 pounds. Gophers lead the duel 9-7 after 5 matches. Zilverberg in on a leg. Urbach's able to kick away. 30 seconds to go now. Time's starting to wind down now as this first period's going to come to a close. We're going to see a 0-0 score going into the second. It's an even match, so South Dakota State will have their choice. Zilberg's going to start down. He's going to go down right away. Looks to be a pretty nice mustache there that Zilberg's wearing.
Oh, that's dirty. That is a stash.
Yeah, it is. A lot of hair. So Zilberg's able to get the escape. 25 seconds of riding time for Dylan Urbach. You can kind of force Urbach into a position here where, he needs a takedown now. Because you don't want to go into the third down 1-0 on Luke Zilberg and need a takedown to get an escape. The takedown and ride out here would make that third period choice a lot easier.
Yep.
.35 to go now. 1-0 lead for Luke Zilverberg. A
wow.
deep shot. Urbach tried to kind of pull back away from it, and he just he felt him pull back, dropped in on the leg. Great timing there by Luke Zilverberg to get a takedown here. But great job getting away. Right away after that. Not kind of sitting there and hanging your head after giving up a takedown.
Yep. Just a little mental lapse. Took a step back. Kind of catches,
stood up a
bounce,
little bit,
and just got stung.
So time's going to run out here in the second. It's 3-1 lead for Zilverberg. It'll be Urbach's choice. He's going to go down. Need an escape and a takedown to win this one. Man, that's a long pause. Urbach does a good job waiting, get to his feet, gets up and out, not allowing Zilberg to get to the positions he wants to be in from the top. Here's we may have some blood.
See if the camera will get a close up on Zilverberg.
Yeah, it'd be
see
nice
that stash.
Zoom in there if you could. Three to 2, Luke Zilberg leads over Dylan Urbach. We've got 13 seconds of riding time for Urbach. 1:49 to go in the third. We'll be neutral as we come back to action. Urbach's going to need a takedown here to win this one.
Nothing quite says I mean business when you're out on the mat, like a real solid mustache.
Mm-hmm. Especially when your opponent's getting, he's got a bloody nose, chin, whatever it is. He's getting taped up.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of standing there at the center of the mat.
just staring him down,
just
showing him what's up. When you come back, you gotta wrestle me and this mustache.
We're ready. Back to action now. Urbach doing a good job of getting his hands going. You know, a lot of times when there's a break in the action like that for blood time or injury time or whatever, when you first come back, both guys have just this. They have a renewed sense of energy and they're able to go pretty hard for a little bit. So you gotta, you know, as a guy like, you know, Urbach's got to realize I need to wear through that and get back to starting to try to wear Zilverberg out. But I haven't really seen much out of Zilverberg to display any kind of fatigue at all.
And really, I mean, it takes a lot more than what Urbach's doing to wear a guy down. He's been pushing and you know, hand fighting pretty actively. But unless you're going to be putting guys in positions they don't want to be in consistently, it's going to be tough to get guys to get tired. The same thing.
Exact same thing. Great timing on the shot by Luke Zilverberg. Felt that mental lapse by Urbach. He tried to stand up and kind of pull away. And as he pulled away and stood up straight,
now he's got the leg.
Zilverberg just dropped in, caught an ankle. Now legs are coming in. So it's a 5-2 lead now for Luke Zilverberg. Riding time started to work up, but that won't matter because there's only 30 seconds left. He's going to need a turn here. Even the 4-point turn would not get a major, so. Looks like that's the way it's going to end. This time's starting to count down. Luke Zilverberg's going to win. 5-2, no escape there at the end. So it's a 5-2 win for the South Dakota State wrestler. It's going to give him 3 2-points, and it's going to give him the lead in the duel.
There it is.
10-9. South Dakota State leads. Moving up 100. David Kocer from Wagner, South Dakota. I don't know if it's a brother, cousin. I guess brother. Junior and sophomore out of the same town.
Yeah.
Just a different size. Wanzek's going to need to kind of get it going for the team. We dropped a couple in a row now. Dropped 3 in a row, so need to get back to it. That's a good way, good job right there by Wanzek, getting a takedown, starting to change the tide here.
And I'd like to see Wanzek come out and just get a good one, get a solid match in, scoring some points, really dominating. I think he needs that. I think a confidence boost wouldn't do him any harm.
Right, and Nick dropped, which I believe you're alluding to there, he's dropped a 16-15 match earlier to Fox Baldwin, a talented freshman for Virginia. So, that's kind of a tough one. He was coming back. He gave up a 4-point near fall at the end of the second and really tried to battle back in the match. I think he got 3 or 4, maybe 5 takedowns in the third period. I think 4 takedowns in the third. Fell 1 short of tying it up, but that's something where you started to have some momentum. It's carried over into this match. He leads 2-1 right now. He's got 17 seconds of riding time. But he's got to believe, I got to get back to those ankles, get back to my attacks.
Yep, absolutely. Just get back on his offense. Just move, active hands, active feet. Get back to scoring some points. And not letting the other guy score points.
It's a good success for winning. It's a good plan.
I mean, it's not like he didn't score points last match. He scored a ton of points. It was just
he forgot that whole not letting the other guy score.
Exactly.
Good kind of little head snap slide by Wanzek there. Not sure what he was trying there when he set to his hip. got to work on getting this. He's got his right arm buried so deep, and Kocer's got that elbow held on pretty securely. He's got to bounce and get that thing free if he tries to score from
keep that elbow high. There it is. That's
good
nice.
pass. Just missing it. That's good attempt. Good attempt. Be interesting to see how this kocer. I mean, the other one was obviously very tough on top. He kind of turned Miles Patton every which way. Yeah. So be cautious here from the bottom position. We're going to find out real quick right now. Wanzek's going to take down. He leads 2-1. Same scenario as the other kocer, 141 pounds or 149. Wanzek to his feet. It's a good job. Yep. So he just missed it. The first time he did a good job snaking that foot behind and wasn't allowing it to get away.
That was in good shape.
Yep. Good job there by Wanzek.
Cleared one arm, and then rolled right into that arm where he had cleared. And not much you can do as kocer there.
Nick Wanzek is all over kocer right now. David Kocer trying to get a takedown. He's doing everything but scoring from here. Again, gotta bounce that, clear that right elbow. Not going to be able to do much from here in this front head.
There it is.
Nothing yet. Oh, he's so close. Yeah, see, again, he's just very, very close, but it'll come. Back to it though. Can't stand around here and wait for 10 seconds. Got to believe that you don't need that time. You want to get back in, get the action going again.
Beautiful thing there though. Wanzek's got his right arm in deep. Got it in deep. Kocer's holding on to it. He looks over at Coach Eggum, and Eggum says, "Hey, left hand behind the head. Go to the right side.
Yep.
Clear your arm." And it's exactly what Wanzek does. Opens it up and almost ends up with the takedown. Kocer just able to scramble out of there and put it back on their feet. But great mat awareness by Wanzek to look over and get a tip from the coaches.
Yep. So I believe the first real good attempt here by Kocer to score in this match from his feet. He's going to end up using that to hold on and end out the second period. He trails 3-1, so it'll be his choice. He's going to take down. Wanzek leads in the match 3-1, 10 seconds of arriving time for David Kocer from South Dakota State. Wanzek's done a real good job of motion and movement from his feet. He just is missing, just a little bit off. So it's 3-2 after the escape now. I'd like to see the ref kind of maybe hit Kocer here for stalling, and
he's just inside blocking.
Right. In a match where he's trailing by 1, you'd think he'd start to be trying to be the aggressor.
That's a nice attempt.
There you go. So he's been on that this whole match and finally landed one. Escape for Kocer makes it 5-3. So a takedown for South Dakota State would tie this. Hasn't been particularly close to a takedown yet, but it just takes one. was a good shot attempt.
Yep.
Wanzek keeping his hips down. He's trying to swim out from underneath it. He's got a takedown. He tied this match up. 10 seconds to go. Wanzek kicks free for one.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that one
squeaks it.
Yeah. That's all it took. One takedown to tie it back up. But Wanzek kicks free with 8 seconds to go to win this one 6-5 in a real good close match. Kocer, just a sophomore, looked moves us up to 184 pounds with Chris Pfarr is going to get his third start of the day. So Gopher's going with the same lineup all the way through so far, except for at 57, Brandon Kingsley has been replaced the last two duels with apparent slight injury.
And let's see. Yeah, I just like Chris Pfarr. I like the way he wrestles. Yep. He gets after it. He's just working the whole time. I want to see him score about 100 points this match.
Yeah. Would think they would stop it for a tech before then, unless we gave up 85, and I'd rather not, but I'd take it. Quick takedown there for Brady Ayers. He's out of Waterville, Minnesota. Actually, the same town as Skylar Petrie. So they were high school teammates. Escape for Pfarr. Makes it 2-1. Only 9 seconds of riding time there. 2:04 left in the first. Virginia leads in that other duel 26-0. Leading in the match currently at 184 pounds as well. So they're in control down there on the other mat. Another deep shot by Ayers. Got that leg up of Pfarr. Pfarr's, he's kind of long. Doing a good job staying away.
If he would just turn and kick right now, I think he could probably pull it out.
He would get a stall call, though. Yeah, so he did a good job fighting it.
Some tremendous balance from the young man.
Absolutely. .44 to go now in the first period, a 2-1 match led by South Dakota State's Brady Ayers. Ayers doing a better job of kind of slowing, I guess, Chris down a bit more in this match than he has than the other opponents have so far today.
Yeah. Chris not able to kind of move from tie to tie like we've seen him do. Just seen him flow through ties. Oh,
he's starting to feel it a little bit now.
Oh yeah.
South Dakota State's going to start down in the start of the second period. They lead 2-1, only 9 seconds of riding time, though, for South Dakota State. Ayers up to his feet and out right away. Out 4 seconds. A contact issue.
Pesky contacts.
Yep. You only got one in now, though.
This might be an advantage for Chris Pfarr now.
I would say favor the left side. It looked like that was the left contact that came out, so maybe attack his left side. He won't see as well.
That's exactly right.
Pfarr's starting to do a better job now of getting to his 2-on-1s, getting to his underhooks, push, pull, kind of create some fluid motion. That's what we want to see out of him. It looks like you can see kind of ayers start to flex up as pfarr approaches him to make contact. So that is not the way you want to wrestle. You don't want to try to remain flexed all match. A lot of oxygen needs to go to those muscles, and you're not going to find as much as you need here in Williams Arena today.
Ayers on the on the back pedal. Pfarr kind of pushing the action here. I think if he gets on a couple shots, he might be able to squeeze the stall call out of the referee here.
Yeah, I think ayers has kind of been skating here a little bit. I think he needs one shot, though. He's done a good job pushing and pulling. Let's fire a shot. I think that will be enough to convince the ref. And there's that shot I was looking for.
Go again. Another one.
Right. Follow that up right away. Let's keep it going.
Couple more. 30 seconds. Ayers trying to time up a little bit. Just hold on.
Yeah, it's been that was a lot of backwards movement there out of ayers that period. I think I've got to think that if we can get up, get away, and fire a shot right away, that there has to be a stall call coming. I don't want to be begging for calls, but just would like to somebody stay in and take hold. But that requires us. We got to get up and get out of here. We can't.
Gotta get out.
Good job. Good job there,
nice.
pfarr. Now let's get to a leg attack. We get takedowns. We don't have to worry about trying to get a stall call. That's a good shot by ayers. Kind of caught Chris not ready. Chris wasn't protecting himself. He felt that he saw the opening, fired in.
Good job by pfarr standing. He got that 1 foot in, and then turned himself back towards the center of the mat. And ayers just
needs
let
to
him go.
Yeah, he needs to back up back to the center here. Wrestling on the edge like this, you can tell ayers kind of wants to play it. Knows where he's at. Where he gets in danger, he can get out real quick. Chris needs a takedown here to tie this one. 50 seconds to go in the third period. There he's in on the leg. 33 seconds. He's got time. He's going to get a takedown. Now we got to ride. Got to ride hard. Ayers kind of glanced up at the clock there, saw about how much time he's got.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's getting low. Pfarr's trying to stretch him out now. Got a leg in.
A little high.
Ayers cannot stand up here. There's the escape for Ayers. It's 9 seconds to go. Pfarr needs a takedown to win this thing. That's the way it's going to end.
Shucks.
That's a tough one there. You'd like to see, he wrestled a well wrestled match. Just wasn't able to finish or capitalize on a few things there. I think this is probably the marquee match of the duel. We Gophers will send out again number 7, Brett Pfarr, who was a NCAA qualifier a year ago, down a weight at 184. He's up now at 197. And South Dakota State's going to counter with number 16 in the country, Nate Rotert. He was a qualifier a year ago, I believe, at this weight. Mm-hmm. So Rotert's been here before. He qualified for nationals last year at 197. So should be a good match. Number 7 versus number 16. Rotert's just a sophomore out of Spearfish, South Dakota, and Pfarr is a junior. So it's likely that these two may see each other a couple more times in their career.
I didn't see what the decision was between Rotert and
they must have
Zach
wrestled.
and I. Had to have wrestled.
But I believe these two wrestled, I guess, at the Daktronics last weekend, I think.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. I know Pfarr won it, and I see that Rotert has a loss on the year, so I would guess that they did wrestle last weekend. And Pfarr is 3-0 with a pin, a major, and a tech, so it is possible that he did get bonus points. I don't know, maybe they didn't wrestle.
Yeah.
Shot attempt by Rotert. Pfarr's got his arm in deep. He does a good job of getting that right elbow out. Again, another leg attempt. And he's got the foot up this time. Trying to step over and trip. Pfarr sitting on his butt. There, ref's saying no points. We're scrambling now. Pfarr's got the other ankle up high. So we go off the mat. No points awarded for either wrestler. Coach Chris Bono was not happy. He thought that his wrestler had a takedown, but nothing's awarded. 0-0. Pfarr with a nice 2-on-1. I'm going to try to turn that into a high crotch. He's trying to step over this top leg here. Rotert ready to roll under at any moment. There's the roll through.
Pfarr's got him in trouble.
Yeah, Pfarr's got him now. He's got that arm up on the
He's
back
got the
too.
armbar.
So short time though, it's gonna be tough for him to really get a turn here.
Gets a takedown, and Pfarr did wrestle Rotert at the Daktronics Open, and the final was a tech fall. I'm not sure. This has been a pretty tightly contested first
Right.
period. I'm wondering if Pfarr
Had some success on top.
if Rotert may be vulnerable from the bottom position.
Okay. That was just a week ago today, so hopefully Pfarr can get some more points on the board. He leads 2-0 to start the second. Up to his feet, cuts away. So 3-0 now. Great job by Brett there, working on getting slow, patient, methodical. Gets to his feet, cuts away. Pfarr needs to, again, push the action. I think he knows that, hopefully, looking at that match result being a 15-0 match, he must have been able to turn him. So that's kind of, I guess, a safety net, I would say, that allows him to take a few more chances here today,
Yep.
or in this period, especially try to, get on top, get a takedown, get on top. I would be, I guess I'd be surprised if Rotert takes down in the third.
I guess we'll see. We'll see how what the match flow is like, depending on what Rotert takes in the third period.
Pancake attempt by Pfarr. He's got Rotert in trouble. And again, you can get a fall off the mat, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen here. But take down a quick four near fall.
Yeah, just a quick 4 near fall.
Yeah, that changes the match big time. Now it's 9-0. 6-point move.
I mean, it's just, you get a couple of those, and the match is over pretty much.
6-point moves will change a match in a hurry.
Yeah.
$20 seconds to go now. Pfarr's looking pretty good on top. I would assume definitely now that we'll see Rotert go to neutral, trailing 9-0. Or maybe his coach, wants him to try to learn something. It's could use it as a learning process too.
You were right.
Neutral it is. Good heavy snap there, clearing those hands off of him by Brett Pfarr. Long crossbody shot. Rotert tries to roll through. Brett could work this into a near side cradle here if he's got the arm length. Roter's not giving this one up yet, though. He's still trying to come out of it. Far cast hips across. Now he's going to get him in trouble. Cast his body across. Another takedown makes it 11-0. We do have riding time now, so it is 12-0.
Brett looking for more.
Yep.
Trying to creep this thing out.
Needs one of those everyday run-of-the-mill 4-point near falls.
Yep. Lock it up.
.40 seconds to go now in the third period. A match that Brett Pfarr leads 11-0. Riding time is locked up, so it's 12-0. Needs 3 more to get a tech here.
And it's funny, through the first 2 periods, it's not a match that you're like, you look at the results from last time, and how did that happen?
Right.
But here we are, 20 seconds left in the match, and it's 11-0, 12-0 effectively, and Brett's a near fall away from the same result as last time. So,
right.
Really good start to the season for Brett Pfarr. He has just been, a couple quality wins now over the South Dakota State wrestler and Nye from Virginia. So great start to the season for him.
Absolutely, he's definitely taken the move up to weight in stride. He's looked good up there. Looked as good as he had last year. So great job, great day today for Brett Pfarr. Real happy to see how he wrestled today.